You are welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, my name is Latifat. So we do teach mathematics and other related subjects. So in today's class, we want to solve series and formulas for summation. So in mathematics, if you have ever seen this symbol before, this means summation of. So, or you call it sigma. Now, if you have summation n is equal to 1 to 4 over, let's say, n squared, it means that wherever you see n, you are going to start your n from 1 to 10. This is the minimum, this is the maximum. So you can say that when n is equal to 1, so n squared will be equal to 1 squared, and the answer is equal to 1. So when n is equal to 2, n squared will be equal to 2 squared is equal to 4. That is, wherever you see n, you are going to put 2. So till you get to 4, when n is equal to 3, n squared will be equal to 3 squared, which is equal to 9. Then when n is equal to 4, n squared will be equal to 4 squared, and that is 16. Then you can now see the summation n is equal to 1 to 4. N squared will be equal to 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 4 squared, and so on. Another one, so let's call this one 1. So if you have summation of n is equal to 1 to, let's say, 6, and you have constants, so you will just do it like this. You just use 6 to multiply the constant, so it's equal to 6c. So we have summation n is equal to 1, then we have 8, and summation of 9 when n is equal to 1 up to 8. So it just be summation n is equal to 1, 8 will be, that is 9 in 8 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, or better still, you can just say that this is equal to 8 multiplied by 9. And what is that? That is 72. So, if we have summation of n is equal to 1 up to 8 high. So it means that wherever, okay, this one, let's put high here. Wherever you see I, you put 1 till you get to 8. But you can use short method for this one. So summation high will be equal to n to bracket n plus 1 divided by 2. So I is equal to 1, 8. So you just substitute the value of 8 wherever you see n. So this is 8 into bracket 8 plus 1 divided by 2. So this is here 1, here 4. 4 multiplied by 9, and that is 36. So let's check when we list everything together whether we are going to get 36 as well. So summation high is equal to 1, 8 high. So when high is equal to 1 plus when high is equal to 2, when high is equal to 3, when high is equal to 4, when high is equal to 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 8. 1 plus 2, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36. Can you see? So I think this formula is short and it's reduced the rate of making mistakes. So you can go for the formula. So another one, if we have, let's call this one 4, so 5. So summation n is equal to 1 to 7 or 4. I have 7n minus 2. So you can quickly use formula for this one. Then we can check with when we are listing everything. Now, so this one will be equal to, we can write this one as summation of 7n minus summation 2. Then n is equal to 1 to 4. N is equal to 1 to 4. So from here we can still rewrite this one as summation, 7 multiplied by summation from n is equal to 1 to 4, n then minus summation of 2 when n is equal to 1 up to 4. So from here we can have 7 multiplied by n into bracket n plus 1, everything divided by 2, then minus 2 multiplied by 4. So remember, you just put 4 into bracket 4 plus 1. You put the maximum, so over 2 is minus 8. So this is equal to 7 to bracket. So here 1, here 2. This is 2 multiplied by 5 and minus 8. So this is equal to 7 multiplied by 10 minus 8, which is equal to 70 minus 8, and it is equal to 62. So let's check whether we'll get the same answer. So let's check when n is equal to 1. When n is equal to 1, 7n minus 2 will be equal to 7 multiplied by 1 minus 2. That is 7 minus 2, which is equal to 5. When n is equal to 2, 7n minus 2 will be equal to 7. That is, wherever you see n, you are going to put 2. 7 multiplied by 2 minus 2 is equal to 14 minus 2, and that is equal to 12. When n is equal to 3, 7n minus 2, 7n minus 2 will be equal to 7 multiplied by 3 minus 2, which is equal to 21 minus 2, and that is 19. When n is equal to 4, which is the final one, 7 multiplied by n minus 2 will be equal to 7 multiplied by 4 minus 2, which is 28 minus 2, and that is 26. Now write it back here. So the first one is 5 plus 12 plus 19, then plus 26 is equal to, so let's take this one. 5 plus 12, 17. 17 plus 19, that is 6, 36. 36 plus 26, this is 2, and this is 62. It's equal to 62. Can you see? We got the same answer. We got 62 here when we used formula, and we got 26 here. So it's now your choice to go for the one that interests you most. So another one, we have, let's call this one number 6. Summation I is equal to 1 to p into bracket 5 I minus 1. So here, let's go for formula, summation formula. So from here, you can say that summation I is equal to 1 p, then is equal to, summation of 5i minus summation of 1 I is equal to 1 p. So we can still say that this is 5 multiplied by summation of I, and I is equal to 1 up to p. So minus summation I. So And should recall that if we have summation of constants, 1, I is equal to 1, then P to be equal to 1 multiplied by P, which is equal to P. So we put P here. And recall also that summation I is equal to n into bracket n plus 1 over 2, then minus P. So it means that wherever we see n, we are going to put P is equal to 5 multiplied by P to bracket P plus 1 over 2, then minus P. So you can simplify it or you can leave it like this. You are fine. So here is another question for you. So remember, summation from R is equal to 1 to n, then 2 minus 3R can be written as summation of 2 as R equal 1 to n, then minus summation 3R, R equal 1 to n. So summation of constants will give us 2 multiplied by the maximum value. So minus 3 multiplied by summation of R as R is equal to 1 to n. So 2n minus 3 multiplied by R into bracket R plus 1, everything over 2 be equal to, so this one is supposed to be, yes, n. So 2n minus 3, wherever you see R, we're going to put n into bracket n plus 1 divided by 2. So if you like, if you can still simplify it, if you can still expand it, you can go on. But if you can't, let's check. 2n equal to minus 3 multiplied by n squared. n multiplied by n gives n squared. Then n multiplied by plus 1, then multiplied by minus 3 gives minus 3n over 2. So you can find the LCM. You find the LCM is 2. So this one will be 4n minus 3n squared plus 3n. So no, this one's supposed to be minus 3. I think I said it. Minus 3n. Yes. Minus 3n squared, then minus 3n. Yes. So this one will now be equal to 4n minus 3n minus 3n squared over 2 is equal to n minus 3n squared over 2, which will be equal to, let's factorize n out, n into bracket 1 minus 3n over 2. So that is that. Another one, maybe I should leave it with this one to solve for me. So, but let's quickly solve it. Let's go to 1, then 7, 3n, then plus summation of 2, n is equal to 1, then to 7. So here, you can say that this is a 3 multiplied by summation of n, then from n is equal to 1 to 7 plus, recall that this one will be 2 multiplied by 7. So here you can now have 3 multiplied by n to bracket n plus 1 over 2 plus 14. So wherever we see n, we're going to put 7. So it's equal to 3 into bracket 7 multiplied by 7 plus 1, everything over 2, then plus 14. So 3 into bracket 7 multiplied by 8, divided by 2 plus 14. So 2 here 1, 2 here 4. So 3 multiplied by 28 and plus 14. So which will give me 28 multiplied by 3. This is 24. 6, 8, 84. 84 plus 14, and that is 98. So let's quickly check whether we are going to get this one if you use long substitution. N is equal to 1. 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 1 plus 2 is equal to 5. When n is equal to 2, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2, and that is 8. When n is equal to 3, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 3. That is, whenever you see n, you are going to put each of these value. Plus 2 is equal to 3 multiplied by 3, that is 9, plus 2 is equal to 11. When n is equal to 4, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 4 plus 2, equal to 12 plus 2, and that is 14. When n is equal to 5, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 5 plus 2, which is 17. When n is equal to 6, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 6 plus 2, and that is 20. When n is equal to 7, 3n plus 2 will be equal to 3 multiplied by 7 plus 2, and that is 23. So the next thing is that you have to add everything together since we are dealing with summation. So it's equal to 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 14 plus 17 plus 20 plus 23. So 5 plus 8, that is 13. 13 plus 11, 13 plus 11, that is 24. 24 plus 14, that is 38. 38 plus 17, that is 55. Yes. 55 plus 20, that is 75. 75 plus 23, this is 8, this is 98. Can you see? So we got the same thing. So that is how to go about formulas of summation or summation formula, anyhow you can call it. So that's how to evaluate summation. Till I see you in the next class. Thank you and bye bye.